Please just kindly share, like, and comment because it's very, very important. Like I earlier said, my beloved brother, I will continue to speak the truth. Bianca coming out today telling you and I that she will prefer, government reaching out with her in agreement of Mass Nnamdi Kanu release. Please, my beloved brother, I must be honest to us. This time around, Bianca is seeing the handwriting on the wall. Because initially she never believed that what is about to play now is what is going to play before. She's looking for a way to a kind of to curb and to a kind of to mellow the hearts of the Biafrans, of which she have damaged. The heart which she have damaged is the heart she intends to do what? Amend now. She's looking for a very means in order to make the Biafrans to see her as the way they intended to see her before, which she betrayed them. Before she was supposed to be the Biafran mother. She was supposed to be the one that the Biafrans are taking as their, mother, being the wife of a late Ojukwu. You understand? But the way the game that she played by accepting the offer, the appointment given to her by this present government, made her to lose her respect before the people. And at the same time, the role that she came out to play immensely for what is happening to Mazi Simon Ekpan over there in Finland contributed to her downfall. Do you understand? So she's now coming politically now. But let me tell you, there is something Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. He said he doesn't want anybody to plead on his behalf, and at the same time, he doesn't want it to be a game. Ohaneze Ndigbo said it. They don't want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release to be based on the political. Reason is this, that if he is released based on the political, that any assuming government that may come up may decide to pick him up again. So that they would like him to go through the process, which is the court process, so that at the end of the day, let the court have its rule and have its way, so that they can have a court prevail while walking out of the court, so that no government again will now have right to threaten him or to disturb his life as a freedom fighter. Because according to the law, he has never go against the law. According to the law, regarding the law that permits him as a freedom fighter to rise and fight or agitate, what gave him the permission? Go and check the charter of the EU and the UN. Even the AU, African Union, European Union, and United Nations. If you go to their charter regarding of which Nigeria signed the treaty with them, the treaty, yeah, which Nigeria signed treaty with African Union, they signed treaty with EU, European Union, and they signed treaty with the United Nations. And under this charter, Section 1 and Section 55 permit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out and agitate for freedom of his people, to stand up and speak for freedom. You understand? Law is not against him. But it's just that Nigeria is a country that have Igbophobia mentality. And when I made mention of Igbophobia, I'm not just telling you just the tribe alone. I'm talking about hatred. Anytime you hear me talking about Igbophobia, I'm trying to tell you hatred. They speak the word hatred. I'm trying to portray the hatred which they have against every Igbo people. And that was what played against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, including Simon Ekpan. Because if in Zamfara state the Nigerian government can negotiate with the bandits and at the same time pay them money, and they are there with their guns, and Sidious Musa and his men could not arrest them nor collect the gun from them, and everything was done successfully and peacefully, they went away with their gun. That means, see, let me tell you, that means Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpan have not offended Nigeria. That means they have not committed any crime of any such that could warrant any nation to give them jail, or not to talk of them being in DSS. Not to talk of kidnapping means. So Nigeria is owing Nnamdi Kanu a lot of apology and a lot of compensation, and including the treatment, taking care of him and rebuilding his buildings and compensating the whole Southeast Biafrans of the damages that they have caused us. Because don't you see what happened in UN? Remember this week, this is the week of the UN. United Nations, whereby all world leaders are coming. When Shetima appear, if you watch it, you will see that Nigeria is automatically and openly, publicly disgraced and named and tagged a terrorist nation.
Why did you say?
Go and see. I say watch the video. Watch it.
So
Thank God Shetima will not forget the memory. He will not forget the what transpired in UN. That when he want the opportunity, at first when he landed, he was not given that free movement. He was halted for some time. Before they I say, I don't just speak. Do your findings whenever anything I say.
Because of
go and check. Excuse me.
Because they
go
want
and check and later excuse me. And later, when they allowed him in, an opportunity came for him to speak. So he started by condemning IPOB, speaking against IPOB. What happened? Go and watch it. The mic was removed from him. The microphone was retrieved from him. What was the significance of that action? What does that speak to you or tells you?
Are you not sure I'm talking about the South African president? Well, because when it was, I think it was about, blasting the Israeli government, but
not
his mic was,
excuse me.
His mic was
number one, excuse me. There is a difference between Shetima in appearance, in size, in speech. Are you hearing me? To Mafosa of South Africa. In their tonation, they are not the same.
I'm talking about
in size, excuse me, in size, they are not the same. In appearance, they are not the same. So there is no way I can mistake Mafosa from Shetima. I know what I am saying. It was Shetima microphone that was withdrawn from him, making him to know that what is happening in Nigeria, that they themselves over there is aware of it. So he can't come there and deceive them if they can recognize Palestine.
But
you understand?
Nigeria was not the only country that recognized Palestine.
Excuse me, those countries that recognize the people that recognize Palestine, where are they today? Even Macron that speaks for them a kind of this thing. Didn't you hear this morning that Macron have changed mouth? The UK that recognized them before. What happened in this summit? Do you see UK talk again? Everybody went back. Didn't you see Germany and co who pledged to support to recognize them? Do you see them again? And they're not pulling out. So the case of Nnamdi Kanu is what Bola Ahmed Tinubu is trying to play with politics. He's playing politics with it. If not for his health, it was October 10 that everybody is waiting to see what will be the final decision regarding to the case of that they surrendered. Case submission. You understand? No case file. Submission. Tendered by Nigeria. And which Nnamdi Kanu lawyer wanted to file it up. So that everything will sort out. But see, look at his health condition. What happened now? What is going on? They have denied him of a hospital attending. Medical care. His medical care. His medical care. Do you understand? So, and on this note, they now change the date from October 10 to this September on Friday, coming on Friday, 26. So that after this, now so that they will go through it, so that they can use the opportunity or go for your medical checkup. Why the main thing have been shifted to December? Didn't you hear that? That the major thing now has been shifted to December. Imagine December long. So they knows what they are doing. They are playing politics. So they have shifted it. So it is a political. which you and I knows that Owazurike and even Ngige have said it because they have led some group to meet Bola Ahmed Tinubu regarding to the release of Nnamdi Kanu. So what did they come up with? They finalized it that of a truth that yes, they are playing, the man is playing it, he want to use it as a politics.
Okay, they went to
I'm not telling you, this thing is not quite 2 months.
That was under Buhari. That was
not Buhari.
He said was under Buhari.
Not Buhari. This current one.
So, but why do you think they are shifting? Do you think that just like you said, politics?
It's a politics. It's political.
But don't forget that Nnamdi Kanu brother said before the election, Tinubu's son, met with him and what?
They agreed time of releasing free Nnamdi Kanu. So as it comes now, he could not free Nnamdi Kanu because he have seen it that he have messed up. He could not be able to present or to put something on the table. His policies is not bringing anything good news in Nigeria. Rather, it's ridiculing his image the more. And it's making people not to have faith and confidence with him again as a president. Nigerians are losing their faith. They are losing their trust. They are losing their hope in him. And then he has seen it that the only way now to even for him to get vote, because majority of the people who supported him, who backed him up to become president in 2023, they are now backing out. Majority of them are the Northerners. People like Erufai and Co, who supported him immensely. Today, where are they? They have completely denied him. And they are working seriously to stop him, to stop his continuity. Do you understand? And having said this, come to the side of the Southeast. Who is ready to give him vote? Nobody. He has failed. And in the whole Southeast, you know what is at stake. Already that mindset of Biafra is there. And the mindset of him betraying Nnamdi Kanu, regard to the agreement that his son, Sheyi, and Nnamdi Kanu brother, which he sent his son, Sheyi, to go and meet, and they negotiate. The negotiation now, what happened now? So do you not think that he will come back and deceive us? He can't play. Or do you expect Nnamdi Kanu brother to believe what Sheyi will say again? Or what he will say again? Or the people that believe before to believe again? It's not going to. And let me tell you, this thing is going to play so badly against him in 2027. You understand? So that is why you see Bianca now coming up a kind of, if there will be a tendency of them freeing Nnamdi Kanu in the name of under her care rather, so that she will just stand for Kanu to be free. He can go and take his medical this thing wherever. You see why she came out or she come up according to the news I heard. Allegedly. You understand?
But do you think that
but I formally heard that there is 2 Igbos who have stood for Nnamdi Kanu. Then one Yoruba man like that with the one, whether it's Hausa or Fulani, they are 4 now who stand now for them to free him for medical, so that he can have his medical disease coming up on. But we are waiting to see them in the court on Friday, being 26th of September 2025. We are waiting to see those people, to see their faces.
But do you think the government will want to accept these guarantors? Because we've heard Soludo and some other allied politicians in the Southeast in the time past say that they want to stand in as guarantor. Even we've seen this senator Abaribe come out to say that he's ready to stand in. So, but the government are not wanting to hear this. Do you think that Tinubu?
Yes, now Tinubu doesn't want it. Nigeria didn't need it, but it has gone beyond. Water don't boil too much. So the water that boil now is no longer boiling in Nigeria. It's boiling all over the world, attracting and drawing the attention and the eyes of the people and the mindset. Do you know the reputation of Nigeria internationally have dropped so massively? Nigeria doesn't have any good reputation internationally now as we speak regard to this. And coupled with the court rule over Nnamdi Kanu with the business transaction which Nigeria had with Kenya in the case of Nnamdi Kanu. The court rule now have finished everything, and it have exposed so many things that downplayed Nigeria, which international bodies are seeing it, are seeing Nigeria, which they have already started calling Nigeria terrorist nation. And anybody that say that is supporting or sponsoring a Palestinian state is more or less as supporting terrorists. And terrorists, many nations currently as we speak now doesn't want to partner with them again. Everybody is trying to avoid them. And that was what happened to Qatar today. What brought to even Iran and every other nations. Do you understand? So, and that is it. So as it stands now, Nigeria has gotten to the level of which they cannot condone. So they must do what? Attend to the case which they don't want to attend before, which is case Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay,
Freedom.
but during Ojukwu's anniversary last year, we had said that President Tinubu knows the essence of releasing Nnamdi Kanu. That what releasing Nnamdi Kanu will finally end the insecurity, the continuous, separate the good ones from these people perpetrating evil in the southeast. You have said this.
Yes, I agree. Nnamdi Kanu, not even let me tell you, not even what is he called, Tinubu? No, Kanu himself. If you can remember, this making it. Today is what, 24? Exactly, today is 24th of September 2025. And the 24th of September 2024, he said, free me, I give you, just free me, 2 days, everything, there will be peace in Southeast. He said the people that are carrying out the evil activities that is going, the criminalism that is going on, are those politicians, those leaders. He said, if I go, I will restore peace within 2 minutes. So he himself have said it. Not even anybody coming. Him personally said it. Said it. And remember, Soludo made a statement. That is why I say, see this country, Nigeria. Soludo said that free Nnamdi Kanu, that same month, 2024, September, Soludo said that even free Nnamdi Kanu will not stop insecurity in the southeast. I say for saying that he deserves to be behind counter.
Absolutely.
Yes, it's behind bar for making that statement. Do you know the meaning of that? Do you know the meaning of that? This person is the reason, the cause of insecurity. And you say even if they release that person, that the insecurity will not stop. That means the person that Nigeria is accusing is not guilty. And Nigeria knows that. And Nigeria kept quiet. For a man making this statement, can he be an American governor? Be a governor in any state in America and make such statement and still remain a governor without answering a question, without being invited, without being cautioned, without being interrogated? Is that what you're trying to tell me? No, he will be seriously interrogated. He will be pursued for that statement. You say this person, this is the problem. And you join hand to accuse the person, and the person say there will be, and you come and say even if you free him, there will be. Why can't you free him and now see whether that insecurity will stop or not? This to tell you that what is happening in Southeast is political. So the politicians is aware. They are the one behind what is going on in the Southeast.
They are aware.
Yeah, they are aware. They knows.
A whole presidency in a country openly and brazenly supporting terrorists. All of you watching and listening all over the world, you know that Miyetti Allah is a terrorist organization. You know that. They have killed. They have said that Benue State is theirs for the taking as a spoil of war. All of you are aware of it. You know what they are doing. Anywhere you have Fulani headsmen, terrorists for that matter, they tell you, oh, they are pastoralists. They are allowed to do their businesses in the forest. All of you are aware of it. But you kept quiet, hoping that somehow Tinubu will emerge as the president, or an Igbo man will come as the president, and your family will start enjoying. But in the meantime, you have no more farmlands, you have no more forests, you have nowhere you can call your own home. The same stupidity exhibited by Hausa peasants that enabled Fulani to take Sokoto from them. that enabled Fulani to take Katsina from them, that enabled Fulani to take even Kanu from them. Every Hausa land is occupied either by a Fulani emir or a Fulani governor. Some of you don't want to reason. You don't ever learn that the main aim of Fulani is to conquer your land and enslave you. Look at Hausa people today. As I wrote yesterday, they are worse than a discarded tissue paper. They are worth nothing. Only their language is what is relevant in their lives. Everything else is lost. All of you are repeating the exact same mistakes that the Hausas made. That is why they are in trouble. And that is why they can never ever come out of it. They are all suffering from what I would, an advanced version of the Stockholm Syndrome. Can you imagine that these people came into their land and took it over? And they cannot do anything about it. Hausa is gone. It took Fulani very many years before they came out of their shell to say we are Fulani. Remember before, many years ago, they said we are Hausa Fulani. We are Hausa Fulani. Because that time, their subjugation of the Hausa race hasn't been completed. Now they have completed it. Have they not completed it? And what is happening right now? I ask you, what is happening now? Fulani have now come out to tell you we are Fulani people. Is that not what they are saying now? They are not telling you we are Fulani. No more Hausa Fulani. What does that tell you? That the Hausa race no longer exists. Do you want the same thing to happen to you? Do you want the same thing to happen to your families? To your villages? Do you want your towns, let's say Obomosho, to be renamed into a Fulani name? Do you want Onisha to answer a Fulani name? Forget all the nonsense about unity of Nigeria. All they are uniting against is your common interest. Unless you prefer epileptic power supply, unless you prepare to live your whole life without running water, unless you want to live in abject poverty and deprivation, your only alternative is a revolution. Let nobody discourage you. All the countries of the world doing very, very well, they all went through a revolution. You must go through it. If you don't go through it, you can never ever survive. As a people, Fulani will take you over. As simple as that. This very day, we are making it known to the whole world that the Muslim extremist dictatorship masquerading as a secular democratic government must be demolished. It must be demolished for you to survive. They have to be demolished. If you do not demolish them, your lives will end very, very miserably. I assure you. I assure you. The zoo is on its knees. Everybody knows that the zoo called Nigeria is on its knees. Who doesn't know that? Everybody knows. Nothing is functioning. You are all aware of it. When they say go and register for NIM or whatever, NIN or whatever rubbish is called, all of you trooped out. Without legislation, without any laws. Fulani can control you however they like. Once they announce it, Yoruba newspapers very foolishly and stupidly will support them because they want Tinubu as the president. And you are all dying every blessed day. You are all dying every day. Had you people risen up to say that what is happening in Nigeria is bad, there is no way that Fashoranti's daughter will not be alive today. That is the price you pay for duplicity. That is the price you pay for treachery. That is the price you will continue to pay until you rise up and say enough is enough. It is up to you to do it. You did it during NSAS. You can do it again. Can you imagine Fulani people telling you, if you remove Fulanis from Yoruba forests, imagine Fulani telling you, if you remove them from your ancestral lands, there will be war, and you are panicking. And you have not asked yourself, why are they not saying the same thing about the East? Why did they not say to Eastern Security Network? Why did they not say to me, if you don't stop evacuating Fulani terrorists from the forest, there will be war? Because they know. They understand psychologically that you don't have what it takes to resist them. Do you know why Borno State is still alive? Why you still have the Kanuri people in Borno today? Was because they resisted the Fulani centuries ago. You have to go back to history to understand how Nigeria came into existence. Fulani has been expanding from day one, from Senegambia. All the way from Senegambia, they've been expanding, and now they are in Okigwe. All the way from Senegambia. They are now in Okigwe. And you're asking us to somehow fold our hands and keep quiet because of 2023, because one idiot is going to come out to become a president, because of that rubbish, because of that nonsensical notion, we should fold our hands and wait until we are overrun by the Janjaweed from the Sahel. Is that how reasonable people think? Is that how people that wish to survive as a race, is that how they reason? It is very, very shocking that some of you do not understand what the Fulani have in store for you. Very, very soon it is going to happen. And when it happens, your eyes will clear. And about whom you will see it very clearly. I was warning you. In 2014, 2015, 2016, they said he's a warmonger. He's a warmongering. I went to America and I told World Igbo Congress that this war you are avoiding is going to come to your villages. They said, no, it's not going to happen. What is happening today? When Yoruba was supporting the dead idiot called Buhari, did I not warn them that this evil you're supporting will consume you? They never listened. They never wanted to listen. IPOB is a terrorist group. You're trying to divide Nigeria. But Mietiala is not. People that you are calling bandits, have you heard anybody come out to say, please Buhari, since presidency is there defending terrorists in the forest, why don't you proscribe them? No, you cannot proscribe a Fulani group. Never. And all of you, we are supporting evil. When there is the proscribed IPOB, proscribed indigenous people of Biafra. These are Yoruba journalists writing junk. Every day they keep writing rubbish. But their land is under siege. Their land is under siege. And the Fulani will take it. It don't take time. So I am here today to encourage them that they must stand tall and be very strong, resolute. That is what Fulani does. They control the media. They have well-paid consultants all over the world doing their bidding for them. They have that woman at UN trying to lobby the world that everything is okay in the zoo called Nigeria. But you and I know that the zoo is not okay. You and I know the game plan of the Fulani. And what are you doing about it? Nothing. Every day you read, you lament, you complain. Every day you read, you lament. And that's all you do. That is all you do. You read, you lament, you complain. You do nothing about it. Your lives are being taken away from you. Your forests are being occupied. Your mothers are being raped. Your daughters are being abducted. And the whole national government, presidency, is supporting such people. And you're telling me that Nigeria is viably sustainable. Is that what you're telling me? That somehow this contraption is sustainable, it is viable. It can never be. Because the more you stay in one Nigeria, the more you are inviting the Fulanis to take over your ancestral lands, take over your villages, and to make life a misery for you. That is the end game. That is the outcome. If you doubt me, go and do a bit of research. Ask yourself, who are the Hausa people?